Some Madden on the portal. Yeah. Yep.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL.
Damn.
Tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set. And off we go here on EA Sports.
He got the ball, sir.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, he about to do all that Kool-Aid shit.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He's going to start this one with a throw. He runs with it.
What the fuck, man? How the fuck Mahomes get out the pocket?
On the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
26 yards. God damn.
You know, this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down.
How the fuck he catch that bullshit?
This one, too, to start the drive. Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
Bullshit already. Get his ass, man. Don't let him keep scrambling.
There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Oh my God. That Kool-Aid ass shit.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Yeah, he just
That is the
scored.
way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A short one there to Otten.
Damn, Otten slow as fuck to get those 2 yards.
Up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into the
Oh my God, fucking Jones got my fucking way. Big bastard.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll go. Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it.
You know, Mike,
fuck, he stopped me. I was short.
There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Mahomes.
Yeah, you better throw it
He'll be
away.
forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mahomes now on 2nd down.
Ooh, kick that shit off.
It is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was
Trying
much
to throw all
there
that
anyway.
Kool-Aid shit.
We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
How the fuck he get open like that?
Completes it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Throwing again, it's Mahomes.
Man, he picking me apart.
And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. That one good for a dozen and a very quick 1st down.
A nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, it's Irving. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
He'll get this out quickly to his left.
Fuck out of here,
And he's not
man.
be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter.
I want to pass the ball. All of a sudden, his man right there to stop me.
Last play went the wrong way. It
Bullshit.
sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield.
God damn, let me throw the fucking ball.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there.
Cheating ass game.
Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They will indeed go as they look to throw.
You dropped that.
Couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, you can almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out?
Give him everything.
None of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Kelce opens his account, his first catch, and a first down to boot. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
Come on, Mahomes. You're going to get his ass.
And that one just kept getting worse and
Yeah,
worse
that's
until
Kool-Aid ass
finally they
shit.
bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get rid of it and complete it. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
Man, I didn't even pick that. I lost.
And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC.
I'm like, shit, I can't
And
do
the
shit.
show continues.
He made me tap. Because I couldn't do shit. I couldn't get to him. I couldn't run. I couldn't do nothing. No defense I ran. Well, no matter what defense I ran, he fucking keep getting open. Cheap ass game.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody
Nah, I got
else.
some
And,
America.
oh, yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off from Tampa. Tucker now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
All right, y'all. We got to win this game.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Irving. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 29. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield.
They bumped me, man.
Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to
Bump the fuck out of my man, mate. All he doing is playing cover 1.
They're going to try on 4th. Here we go. It's Mayfield. Into traffic. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Irving here from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Catch made by Bucky Irving. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I
Your
don't
mom
care
said hi.
when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He bumped me, man. Keep bumping me.
Complete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Mayfield to throw for it.
Oh, he bumped me again.
It's incomplete. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
10 are under Robinson.
How the fuck Robinson just get loose like that?
The new set of
Oh,
downs to
fucking
boot.
ain't that good.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Piss me off. I'm gonna blitz the fuck out of
New
his
set of
ass.
downs for him at the 38. They send a receiver in motion right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Continuing to turn those legs.
God.
25. Puts it in for the Washington touchdown.
Fucking Terry.
The Commanders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, Brock, it could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. And that's incomplete.
Well, they're gonna make me overthrow it.
Aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect.
Shit, man. Yeah.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Mayfield now from the gun.
First down.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Play made by Deron Payne. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Hauled in by Godwin.
First down.
17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
And that run very short, only getting to the 27. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's still looking for the play that's
Fuck, he stopped my run like this, man.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Up the middle, here goes Mike. And he's brought down for a loss. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Has it in close. And they
damn it, he stopped me.
Just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. That's complete to
How the
Zach
fuck he
Ertz.
catch that bullshit?
He'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's
Man, he was out of bounds. This
midfield.
cheating ass game.
It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. From the gun, it's Daniels. Diving forward.
How the fuck he catch that shit?
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Cheating ass game.
Again, Daniels to the air.
Pick that shit off.
And now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. So that brings up second down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That stop made by KJ Britt. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Man in motion, headed right. Brown on the inside give. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Tackle made by Kalijah Kancey.
That Kool-Aid shit.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10. Daniels from the pistol. That's
how the fuck he get open?
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, Kate,
keep finding ways to get open, man. Piss me off.
A good punch. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that's good yardage. New set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
What happened?
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels.
Oh, I picked his ass off.
And the Buccaneers can't add much to that interception as the return stopped at the 5. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong.
Come on, man.
Right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot
you keep putting the same defense and keep stopping me with it.
Literally throwing points away with
cover
that
one.
pick.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Got Evans, it's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Damn. Why don't you stay in that cover one?
Baker now from the gun.
Oh my God. Yeah, double team.
Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That stop made by K.J. Britt. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the fourth. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yes! Popped his ass. His ass trying to scramble with Jay Daniels. I made his ass, he fumbled. Fucking ball. Trying to do all that Kool-Aid shit.
What do you got to do? You've got to protect the football at all costs. He doesn't, and he gives that defense an extra possession.
Mayfield on 1st and 10.
Fuck, man.
Drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Give him 32 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Irving on the inside give. And they'll get him down at the 7-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers down by 7. On the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield.
Foul.
Tampa Bay.
High game.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late.
Oh, they gonna make me miss the PAT.
Wow,
This cheating ass game.
Play for the tie and not the lead. They're going to remain down by 1 after they miss.
This cheating ass game. They're gonna make me miss the PAT.
So just inside the 2-minute warning, they have to get the onside kick back. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. A toss now to Robinson. Pushing for the red zone. And he has the way down to the 14-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let them clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
And the power play with the gut only results in 2 yards. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He a bitch. He gonna keep running the ball.
Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4.
My timeouts. They gonna make me miss the PAT, man. That's old cheating ass game.
He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he will score.
Yeah, he a bitch.
No time left. That should clinch the win. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much.
You won, bitch. I lost 2 in a row. Man.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers.
I'm playing against the Cowgirls.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Tampa. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm just going to just run up there and ball down his fucking throat.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving.
Never mind on that.
He'll take this
Stop my damn run.
At best. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Irving. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw. And now
oh, man, it glitched on me. That was the reason why he stopped my run.
Makes an emphasis on winning
glitched
first down. But as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
First down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath.
Come on, man. Y'all got to block,
and then
man.
Really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They made me overthrow it, man.
He decides to go with the safe
See,
throw.
they want glitch me since I'm playing on the damn portal.
You just can't miss layups like that.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Come on, you're supposed to catch that shit.
Great work there, making things difficult.
No, I ain't no fucking pass interference. Your bitch ass should have catched it. Don't sit up here and say pass interference. Catch the fucking ball.
Mayfield.
He bumped me.
Incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
Yeah, it's kind of hard playing this game on this portal.
Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive.
There's going to be some latency.
And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on down.
How fucking get open?
It's Ferguson. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it.
My shit,
At the
corner
top
route.
of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut, where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part, so once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the lap. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a carry for Dowdle. Gets to the edge at the 30. Waterani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Oh, interception. Oh, shit.
And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here,
Mike,
all
that for
nothing,
Dak.
Good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have
the
rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On first down is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to lead and win. Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
Hey, that ought to be enough. Yeah, he's got the first down, up to the 25-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
A quick throw right side. Oh, he doesn't put it away.
Oh, hell no. He gonna make me fumble.
Taken in by the defense.
That's some bullshit, man. I was about to run out of bounds. All of a sudden, the ball gonna come out.
There's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch.
Bullshit.
But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that
Come on, he's holding me.
Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Cowboys. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week.
Playing wrestling?
To drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your feet. Just turn the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in?
And he will challenge his way into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan.
Oh, this motherfucker doing fakes and shit to me.
This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen.
That's why his dumb ass didn't get it.
Going for it with a fake on an extra point.
Gotta do field goal fakes and passes and shit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
You want to do Kool-Aid shit? I'm going to open up my Kool-Aid playbook, man. Piss me off.
First and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down. This is intercepted.
Yep,
Picked
I
off
lost.
by Deron Bland. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for